If you're like me, you wondered what's wrong with Samson when you read the book of Judges and you find out that Delilah is asking Samson where his power lies because she's working for the Philistines. And Samson keeps telling her something. And you're asking yourself, if you're like me, like, what's wrong with him? Why does he keep on telling her instead of just packing it up and leaving because there was evidence that she was not for him? I want to just suggest to you that could it have been the presence of a demonic altar? Because when you are dealing with an altar, and if there is an altar that is working against you, it's working against your destiny, your purpose, what God has called you to do. What happens is the patterns of your life become affected. And even the way that you think. Listen, an altar can control the thoughts of a person because an altar has a voice. And so it's the voice of the altar that was speaking that kept Sam hanging on to Delilah. So many times we wonder, well, why did I stay with the narcissist for as long as I did? And we can even guilt trip ourselves, and people will people love to victim blame, like, why didn't you leave? But that's on a superficial level. When we dive deep into the realm of the spirit, you got to understand that an altar has a voice. An altar comes to create and establish patterns in a person's life. Could it have been that there was an altar working against you? Listen, you are not without help. God is the one that can help you to destroy those altars. The Holy Spirit will reveal them to you. The Holy Spirit will reveal these signs and the patterns that you need to know so that you can destroy these altars. And essentially, it's done by building up a life of prayer.